What's up YouTube, StansUncleJimbo bringing you a new South Park video, and today we have for you the character profile featuring Kenny McCormick. Kenny is one of the 4 protagonists. He is voiced by Matt Stone. He's most notable for his muffled voice and iconic orange parka, one of many South Park's reoccurring iconographies. He is obviously most known for his ability to die both brutally and randomly in a large proportion of episodes, around 90 to be exact.
Look out! Oops.
Kenny is by far the poorest kid in the whole of South Park. His house lies on the bad side of town, where ironically, there's only his house. In the episode The Poor Kid, we get an insight into Kenny's family life. His parents are parodied for having a meth lab in the backyard and drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon. Kenny is the silent protagonist. He's featured in near enough every single episode, apart from season 6, in which I will explain later, but rarely saying all that much. Kenny is perhaps the most knowledgeable character when it comes to sex, other than Mr. Slave of course. Kenny's sexual prominence is highlighted in a few episodes, most notably Major Boobage, in which the newest craze sweeping South Park is cheesing, or getting high off cat urine. When Kenny enters this psychedelic drug-filled dream world, his landscape is entirely made up of boobs, while he is accompanied by the space cowgirl and her awesome rocking tits.
I see that you're enticed by my daughter's awesome rocking tits.
Another example of Kenny's sexual prowess is in The Ring, where Kenny accompanies his new girlfriend to a Jonas Brothers concert in order to get a BJ from his new girlfriend around the back of TGI Fridays. The episode sounds quite rude, but in reality the joke behind it is very hilarious. It's a rip on Disney and their promotional sexual advertising towards children. Kenny is also noted for having bikini modelled posters in his bedroom. They're featured in early episodes and in the Stick of Truth video game, where you can actually enter Kenny's bedroom as a playable character. Kenny's iconic image means we never actually see him without his hood. Or do we? In certain episodes, if you look very closely, Matt and Trey actually include images of Kenny without his hood. Although he's rarely speaking in any of these episodes, they're notable in Sarcastable, The Jeffersons, and The Losing Edge, just to name a few. Kenny's most iconic unhooded moment is certainly in the bigger, longer, uncut South Park movie, where we also hear him speak clearly unmuffled lines for the very first time.
Goodbye, you guys.
Who is the fairest maiden in all thine land? That would be Princess Kenny of Cooper Keep, of course. Princess Kenny is the alter ego of Kenny McCormick, featured throughout Season 17's Black Friday trilogy, and most notable as a playable character in the South Park Stick of Truth video game. The whole character of Princess Kenny comes from the idea of shipping, or fan/fiction, in which characters, mainly same-sex, are paired together in an anime Japanese aesthetic style.
Wow, Kenny's a Japanese princess.
Like we think of Cartman for being fat, Kenny is known for his many abundance of absurd deaths throughout the show. However, there's one particular episode that tugs on the heartstrings, unusual for a South Park episode, entitled Kenny Dies.
This is very interesting because this episode, I remember, our idea was, let's do a whole episode where Kenny dies, but it's super serious, and we'll just play it as a drama, no laughs, and we'll do the, it was that whole thing of like on a very special South Park, and it was like everyone's taking it super serious.
Not to worry, as Kenny is only gone for a whole season and returns at the end of season 6. I hope you've enjoyed my South Park character profile fact video on Kenny McCormick. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe for more future content. Thanks very much. StansUncleJimbo. Peace out.